Imagine being the only US president in American history that can say, under your leadership, your military killed 200 plus Russian mercenaries that belonged to Vladimir Putin. Yeah, that really happened. It happened in 2018 at the height of President Trump being called a Russian asset, a Russian puppet, a Russian stooge. The same bullshit you're hearing today as he's trying to stop the war between Russia and Ukraine, a war that he didn't allow to happen, Biden allowed to happen. And it's just dumbfounding. It really is. A lot of people don't know about that.
In Syria, now a handful of weeks ago, the Russians met their match, and a couple hundred Russians were killed. The list of actions that this administration has taken, I'm happy to walk through each of them, but I don't want to take up much more time.
And I
The
appreciate
list
that.
is pretty long, ma'am.
And I certainly agree with that, and I think those actions are important.
I mean, it's something to hear because the response from Putin in Russia was nothing. It was crickets. Because Putin understood the military might of the United States when that happened. Wagner Group had our special forces guys, Delta Rangers, JSOC guys. They were outgunned, outnumbered, man. It was a few hundred Wagner Group mercenaries, Russian mercenaries. Wagner Group is basically the equivalent of our bear paw out of Moyak at the height of the Iraq War. It's basically what Wagner Group is. But shout out to all the Templar Horde out of Moyak and the Real Sons of Anarchy. Big shout out to those guys. Badass motherfuckers, best to ever do it in the PMC business. But a lot of people don't know about that. At the height of President Trump being called a Russian stooge, a Russian puppet, a Russian asset, he greenlit the biggest mass casualty of Russian mercenaries that belong to Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin. And Putin didn't say shit because he couldn't, because he understood the military might of the United States in that moment. So, when you're dealing with Trump derangement syndrome, it is a verified mental illness, a real psychosis. It's verifiable. The people who can't understand what's really going on, especially as documents are being declassified and released every day, proving this whole Russia collusion thing was a made-up hoax by Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, John Brennan, James Clapper, James Comey, Andrew McCabe, etc. 10 years of our media indoctrinating tens of millions of Americans to believe President Trump is a Russian asset. Because understand, the mainstream media, they are co-conspirators in that hoax. That's why they won't cover it. They don't want to cover the crimes they committed also against the people of America. But I just have to laugh, They say Trump is bending the knee and Trump is making concessions. Making what concessions? We don't, Ukraine is not a U.S. territory. Trump can propose, things for Zelensky and Putin to try to work out, but at the end of the day, the deal won't happen if Putin and Zelensky don't want to make a deal. But all this Russia stooge shit, man, and oh, Trump rolled out the red carpet. Man, cut it out. That's a world leader showing another world leader. Whether you like Putin or not, yeah, he's a tyrannical, murderous fucking sociopath. He's all that. At the end of the day, listen, the guy is the leader of probably the second or third most powerful country in the world. And it's just dignitary shit, man. So cut it out. Okay? Like, cut it out. Just all this, just cut it the fuck out, man. He's the only president that can say he killed 200 Russian fucking mercenaries. How many Russians did George Bush Sr. kill? How many Russians did Clinton kill? George Bush Jr. Obama, the Russia hoax fucking, creator. Biden. How many Russians did all those presidents combined kill? Trump gave our military the green light to kill a few hundred at one time. Bring the fucking rain, baby. There was probably body parts for fucking miles after it was all said and done. But yeah, Trump's a Russian puppet, a Russian stooge. You people have a sickness, man. A true, verifiable fucking sickness.